So I'll explain what's up. So the majority of this level is going to be done under Skew. So the reason why we want that is there's a lot of caged golden bananas everywhere in this level. And so if we have Skew, we can just walk right through them, as we have demonstrated earlier in Aztec. So yeah, I'm just going to show you how to get the gun Skew here. There's a little different method of how you get the height so you can get out. Yeah, also keep in mind the ways that you can lose Skew and just avoid them. So I'll probably put like a bulleted list after I edit this of ways you can lose Skew, so just so you can remember them. So anyways, what you want to do here is, when you're as tiny, you want to take warp 1 here. This is why we needed warp 1 from earlier. After you take warp 1, you want to come down here, get in the water, then swim through vertical walls on the same plane we did as DK, right here. Hold up, then jump out of the out of bounds water once you're out of bounds. Take out your gun, and then walk back into the water. Alright, so then what I like to do here is I like to position myself. The camera kind of sucks here, but yeah, I want to position myself right under where warp 2 is, so I can sort of gauge like where I am, even though I can't really see my character right now. So after this, I like to dive, then hold back for like a good 2-3 seconds, and then see up. Alright, congratulations, now we have Skew, but the problem is, we can't really get up, because getting up over there, backflipping, we don't have enough height. But what we can do is, this cage that we collected DK's golden banana from earlier, we can actually backflip into that, and then get the height boost. So that's why we want to be under warp 2, so we can height boost right here off the cage. So when you're right here, just gauge where the cage is. Gauge the cage. Oh, that's funny. So just gauge where the cage is. Then backflip up and hold forward. And you should, the camera will adjust when you get the height boost, like that. And so then once you get the height boost, come over here and then just backflip and bounce. So remember not to hold Z or A or anything. Just remember all the ways that you can lose Skew. So anyways, what you're going to do here is kick, slide, jump, ponytail, twirl across the river. And you are going to want to skew through walls right here next to the little frame, because the rest of this is like slippery slope and you can't really walk through that well. Screw you, Beaver, get out of here. So yeah, you just want to walk through right here, and then if you keep holding forward, then yeah, Tiny's golden banana should be right there, and you can just go and collect it. So from here, the camera should adjust itself, and so you can just hold back, and then go and tag warp 3, or take warp 3. That's why we needed it earlier as DK. So don't forget to tag warp 3 after you come out of this cage, after you've collected DK's blueprint on Japes 1. So yeah, now we're just going to keep long jumping, and we're going to go get Tiny's Kasplat up here. So jumping out of a kick slide will not lose your Skew. So yeah, kick slide him down, and then yeah, just get the blueprint. Sometimes the hitboxes, since you're skewed, can be kind of weird as they act on Kasplat. So if he trolls you and like doesn't take damage for some reason, just this game being weird. So yeah, probably nothing you're doing wrong. Just sort of understand like what the best places to hit him are as with Skew. So just collect this stump GB. Just go right across. Just skew through the stump, and now we're gonna go back towards this tag barrel over here. So I like to kick jump, and ponytail twirl into the tag barrel. Alright, so for this out of bounds section, we're gonna go collect a golden banana that's all the way across the map over by Funky Kong's. So we can actually get there from here. So what I like to do is, you see this like red like rock texture? It's pretty like prominent. I like to walk like right under there. So yeah, so when I walk forward, it should just load the room if I'm under that little rocky texture spot. Do be advised, if you're too far to the left, then there is like a fall plane under Funky's, which can actually give you an infinite fall, which soft locks your game. So just make sure, it's not that hard. It's never really happened to me before. It's not that hard to avoid. So yeah, just make sure you're doing the setup correctly and make sure you don't go too far left. But anyways, now that we've done that, we can just go in here and collect this golden banana. What? Alright. I was expecting to hit it, and I almost rolled off the entire mountain. That would have been a hilarious meme. Alright, anyways, just go over here. Backflip on top of Funky's bananas. So backflip twice. Again, make sure not to lose Skew. I cannot stress that enough. Come up here to the tag barrel and tag Chunky. And then get his cage golden banana here. Then go back in the tag barrel and tag Lanky. So one thing that you should know about Lanky, if you're playing around hanging if you plan on hanging around the DK community, is that he's pretty much the worst Kong in the game. He's really slow, his gun does like no damage, and he's just kind of irritating to play as. So yeah, if you hear any memes about Lanky just being terrible, then yeah, it's just Lanky being terrible. Anyways, you're gonna want to, oh crap, oh my god, alright. Don't go off there. You just want to go around the mountain. Go into a rank stand right here, because jumping in a rank stand will not lose your skew. So you kind of want to like a rank stand like 2 steps down here, and then jump. That will prevent you from splatting there. So yeah, just jump down here where the cannon is, and then collect the golden banana. Do not go in the cannon, because that will also lose your skew. Anyways, go off here to your right, and keep long jumping here, and then just enter a rank stand up this, and enter the painting room. So congratulations, you're done with Skew. That's awesome, isn't it? Alright, so now we're going to, alright, so, sorry, that text kind of startled me. So now what we're going to do is we're going to clip out of bounds here and get this golden banana behind the painting. So what we can actually do here is, using Lanky as a rank stand move, we can actually walk up this wall and then get out of bounds through the floor, or through the ceiling, go over the wall, since there's no ceiling in this room, and then we can just come around and get the banana there. So you see that squawks text I got as soon as I got here? Sometimes that can happen to you while you're out of bounds here, so just don't let it startle you. Don't let it startle you. Just anticipate that text is going to happen. Well, anyways, I need to show you how to do this first. So what I like to do is jump aerial on top of this peg, and then backflip over here onto this torch, I guess you could call it, or like it's a candle. So then I kind of want to be a little bit. I kind of want to be on the towards the right side of the candle, but facing a little bit to the left, so like a little bit of an angle like I'm at now. And then I like to hold up and then just sort of, like, I don't want to mash A, but you just sort of tap A, like boop, 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 like this. And so that'll sort of get you up there. This is the easiest method of clipping in here that I use, that people have found. But there are multiple clips that you can use to get in here. So there's one where you can push yourself through the painting, and there's some where you can even use oranges to get yourself in there. But this is the strat. I'm going to be showing in this tutorial the strat I use. So if you don't like this strat and you want to use some others and you want to try them out, then don't let me discourage you again. And yeah, I can link some resources about those if you'd like me to. So yeah, once you've done that, once you do not mash A, just sort of keep gently tapping it, and then walk around and backflip into the golden banana. Alright, cool. So then you can just exit painting room. Also, you can get oranges here. I did get those oranges earlier. So if you're low, then that's a good place to refill. It's not super out of the way. Alright, so exit painting room, then go down the slope and go off to the right here and go through this tunnel. And so then we're going to go get Lanky Splat and his bonus barrel GB in this level. Oops. Okay, that was stupid. That's not optimal. You want to take those vines just over. Well, whatever. So we'll come down over here, go off to the left, and get Lanky Splat. So then we'll a rank stand up this little slope here, and then enter the bonus barrel. So for this bonus barrel, you just swing on the vines and collect all the coins. The fastest way to get up to the vines is to go on this mushroom. So you just sort of want to jump on this mushroom and then gently hold left, and you should get right on the mushroom, or right on the first vine. I cannot speak for some reason right now. I don't know. I guess I'm just getting frazzled, but whatever. Cool. All right. So it's pretty easy. The fastest time you could get there is like a 29-ish. So yeah, but it doesn't matter that much if you get like a 28 or whatever. Alright, anyways, just collect the GB there. And, yeah, so now we're going to leave this area. Kind of go back the way we came, except instead of going by DK64, we're just going to go off to the right here, and then take another right, and right back to the main area. And so one cool thing that you can do here is if you crouch slide off a ledge, into some water and then throw an orange on your way down, it shoots you all the way to the bottom. So that's called an orange dive, and so I'm going to try to demonstrate it here. It can get me to, like, under the water easier and faster, because underwater swimming is faster than swimming on the surface. So yeah, I'm going to... That's something you can go for here. It's not super important, but yeah, if you want to do that, you can go for it. So see how I shot all the way to the bottom? Remember to avoid your orange if you do that, so you don't get hit. Anyways, yeah, it's just a faster way to get under the water. Anyways, you're gonna come up here and tag Chunky. So you remember that underground area, like the underground loading zone, that we saw as Diddy earlier in Japes 1? So we're gonna go enter that as Chunky, because we actually need to go there now. So, yeah, just, you can sort of see it, like, it's by, I'm gonna sort of zoom in on it over here. It's like right where that little boulder is, you know, behind this tree, right over there. That's where it is. So what you kind of want to do here is you sort of like, I like to have my camera like this so I can sort of line it up, just so I can, you know exactly where I'm going, and then just swim through vertical walls right in there. So yeah, if I keep holding A, I should just head right for the loading zone. If you're not confident in your direction, you can just see up and see where you're going, and then adjust your angle accordingly. But anyways, you just kind of want to come down this hallway here. You can jump across this little gap because Chunky can jump really long, really far, despite what the DK rep may tell you. Oh my god, I can't believe I just survived that. That was hilarious. So the little edges of these are kind of slippery. So yeah, if you jump on them, then they'll sort of slide you off, and that can be a little sketchy. But yeah, I got incredibly lucky there. I've never seen that happen. That was super weird. Anyways, doesn't matter. That was just ignore that happened. But yeah, so we're gonna hit these two switches. You want to hit these switches at the same time because each switch has its own cutscene, and so if you can hit these switches in rapid succession, then you can override the cutscene of the first switch with the second. So yeah, these switches are just gonna spawn the vines for us to get to that golden banana over there, and that Kasplat over there. So yeah, so just hit those two switches in rapid succession. If you don't get it, it's no big deal. It's just a small time saver you can go for. Anyways, you want to hit this Kasplat with ammo from afar because he can shockwave you off the vines if you don't kill him beforehand. So yeah, just be wary of that. I like to kill him before. It is a bit slower, but you know, I'd say it's you know, safe. Anyways, after you get that, just take the vines the other way and then get the golden banana, and then we're just gonna fall off the edge here and get back to the cannon. So from here, you just want to hold back, because then you'll go, like, right into the cannon. Oh, oops. I guess you want to hold back left, then? Alright, well, whatever. Anyhow, so now that you're back up here again, now that you're in the cannon, as long as you're in the cannon, it doesn't matter. You want to pick up this boulder with relative ease and crush this rock, and it's such a breeze. Anyways, so you kind of want to throw this boulder, because it has a golden banana in it, you kind of want to throw it towards this beaver, and so then the golden banana will show up right by the beaver, so you can kind of get a dance skip for it. But it's no big deal if you don't miss it, but it's just a helpful strat you can go for. Alright, so we'll lure the beaver over towards the golden banana, and we skip it. Perfect. Alright, so we're basically done with Japes 2 now. You should have 33 exiting this level. So now we're going to take Warp 1 back and just hit the loading zone for exiting, and then we're done. Awesome. Alright, so now we're going to go off to our right a little bit here, and lift up this boulder so we can play the music pad GB as Lanky. So come here and tag Lanky and just play the music pad and skip the text and just get the golden banana. It's pretty easy stuff. Again, like where the GB will spawn, or where the GB will fall, is all contingent on your angle in which you play it. It doesn't really matter that much, you know, where it is, but there are some faster angles where the GB will spawn closer to you, and even on top of you in some cases. But it's completely optional. Really, it doesn't save that much time, unless if you're at like a higher level and you want to go for it. I don't know all of the good angles that you want for that, so you'll have to ask some more high-level runners like maybe Kiwi Killer 67, Ballum 96, people who know a lot about the game. So yeah, just exit the lobby, come over here to the little ring of warps and tag DK, then take Warp 4 up. So next level on our list is Gloomy Galleon, which is a bit of a harder level. It is kind of a grind, but it's okay. It's definitely something that's doable. Anyways, kind of want to go off a bit to the right here and then crouch slide down. You want to go a bit to the right just so you don't hit that vine, because that's kind of slow. Or not the vine, but the little pipe I slid on. You don't want that. Anyways, yeah, so just go a little bit to the right there, just so you know, and you should fall down right around here, where the caged golden banana is. So just hit the switch and open it up. Just roll right to it. Also, you always want to put your gun away when you're moving, you know, after you've done what you need to do with your gun, because it's slower to move with your gun out. Well, anyways, you just want to kick off to the right here, and then enter Gloomy Galleon lobby. Alright, so before you enter the level, we can't just go right to it. We gotta tag Chunky first on this tag barrel, which is really deceivingly placed because it's like, you can't see it with your camera, which is really stupid if you're like looking at it like right here, if you have a small camera. So you just sort of have to gauge where it is. And you just want to jump to the tag barrel and tag Chunky here. Sorry about the background noise again, I apologize. So you tag Chunky, take out his gun, and then just kill this splat. Alright, backflip up here, and then open the B locker and enter Galleon.